Hey, hey, hey. How are y'all doing? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. All right, guys. Y'all know what to do if this is your first time on here or if normally on here. Let me know that you are in this thing. Also, take this time to share, and tag. Somebody else out there might need this information just as much as you do. Let's go. How's everybody doing on this Monday? Hey, Shauna. Hey, Justin. Hey, Miss Jackie. Oh, I do not want to mess your name up. Let me see. Tavonda. Please let me know if I got that correct. How are you doing this evening? Yes, if you are just tuning in, go ahead. Take this time to tag, and share. Somebody else out there might need this information just as much as you do. Do not be no hater in these streets and keep this information to yourself. All right, so I'm just gonna give it time to let everybody get on. Y'all already know we're doing student loans today. Not only am I gonna tell you when it's a good idea and when it's not a good idea to get them deleted, but also I'm gonna help y'all out and kind of give y'all the steps so y'all can, if you need to, get these bad boys off of there. And while y'all are doing that, I'm also going to take this time to tag and share. Mm-mm. All right. Now at least get banned from at least one group. But yes, if you are just tuning in, go ahead, take this time to tag, or share. Somebody else out there might need this information just as much as you do. And what we not gonna do is be any haters in these streets. Like I was saying before, tonight we are focused on them student loans. Yes. A lot of people just like, oh, I need these bad boys off of there. Sometimes that might not be a good idea, doing more harm than any good. But I'm going to break it down, let y'all know if you're in the right, if you're in the wrong. And I'm going to give it one more minute, and then we are going to just jump right in there and get started. And today it is me. My partner and slash kid's father is down. He's ill today, so it's just me. But like we always say, we got to give y'all this sauce. My whole thing for this year is I want to see everybody winning for 2022. So the best way to do that when it comes financially is to get our credit together. Not only that, just financial literacy, period. So I'm gonna share a couple more places and then we ready to jump in there. Let's see here. Yes. And don't be afraid. Hey, Tiffany, let us know that you are here. Let us know. Go ahead, tag, share. Anybody out there that you know needs student loan help, this is definitely for you. All right, so I'm going to jump in. All right, so as y'all know, I am your girl, Kyra. Partner, your bro King is ill today, so it's just me. As you may know, we are a credit counseling service, but Not only that, like we like to coach and mentor because we believe everybody out there needs financial literacy so that you can get out in these streets and start winning. All right, we are late to the game. We know this topic is not talked about in majority of our homes. It's not talked about in public schools, I know, and most of our community don't even know. So one thing about it is we want to break that cycle, end it, and have y'all out here where y'all know so y'all can get out here and help y'all loved ones. And yeah, we all be winning in these streets because credit is important. One thing about us, if you don't already know, we are the best in Central Texas. Not just saying that, we got the awards to prove it. We won in 4 different categories. We also won at the Black Chamber event, top business service and top small business of the year. So we out here doing the thing. And even though we coach and mentor, we also are coached and mentored by one of the best out there, a world international global coach, that also sits on the board of Experian and also now TransUnion. So this ain't something that we just picked up, guys. We know this. And we are not only speaking at events, we are also authors in these streets. Our book on Amazon is called Stop Paying Their Mortgage and Pay Your Own. Of course, we know that's a long title. So therefore, all you have to do is type in Credit Cleanse. That's credit with a K, cleanse with the K. And guess what? That book is going to pull up. What I'm talking about tonight is in that book. Student loans. It also helps you with cleansing your own credit. But if home ownership is your goal, this is the book for you. It's going to break it down, show you how much of a home you can afford, as well as programs out there to you that you might not even know about in your area to help down payments or with the closing costs. So guys, if home ownership is your goal, this is the book for you. Check it out. It's on Amazon. If y'all can hear me, go ahead and put a 1 in the comments, 1 in the chat. Let me know that you can hear. My audio's good. Y'all can hear me. Let me know. One thing about it is we definitely love for y'all to be actively engaged. The more actively engaged y'all are, the more sauce that I'm giving, okay? If I don't see any type of engagement, guess what I do? I shut this bad boy off because I'm winning in these streets, but I want y'all to be winning in these streets too. So let them ones roll in. 11111. All right, I need a couple of more people put ones on there. I'm showing a lot of people in here and not so many ones is coming. Like I said, if y'all want this sauce, let me know. Put a 1 in the chats. Put a 1 in the comments. 2022, we all need to be winning in these streets. I need 2 more ones, guys. 2 more ones. All right, if you're lurking, you can take a time and put a 1 in the chats. 111. Don't just be on here lurking. Let's put some ones. Let's get it going. All right. Thank you, Miss Sunday. Thank you. Thank you. We need 1 more 1. That's 1. We need 1 more before I can get started on these student loans. Guys, I know a lot of y'all out here got student loans. Where you at? Put the 1 in the comments. Put 1 in the chat so I can get started. We need 1 more 1. Guys, y'all better let them know. I cut this bad boy off. 11111. I need 1 more 1 before I get started. All right, I see that 1. All right. So I see a question here saying anybody else frozen? Can y'all hear me? Am I frozen to y'all? Can y'all see me? Is my audio good? Somebody just let me know. Y'all can just put a yes just to let me know. I want to make sure I'm not frozen so y'all can get this sauce. Okay. All right, so let's get started. All right, so student loans. Oh my gosh. Everybody hears about student loans, right? Well, we need to know all the time. A lot of people are saying, hey, I got student loans. Can you get this deleted off my credit report? It comes to us all the time. That's the first thing they say because they hear so many people out there are proclaimed gurus out there are saying to get this deleted off your credit report is going to help you guys. That is not always the case, okay? Many times people just want to delete it. Here's when it's not, okay? First, I want you to look at it in the consumer eyes. This is us, everyday people. What do we see when we see a student loan? We see debt. We see that we went to school and now we got this a lot of debt and it's reporting to our credit report. So we automatically assume that it is bad, right? Guys, when you look, the creditors and lenders look at that, they see something totally different. What they are seeing is actually that stability. When they see that you are going to school to better your life, oh, you're finna have a high paying job. You're not going to be making minimum wage, right? When creditors and lenders look at it, they're also like, oh my gosh, look at this payment history. The reason being because even while you're in school, guess what, guys? Those student loans report to the bureaus, all three bureaus, but they're reporting as if you made a payment. So now that is helping your payment history. If you don't already know, that is 35% of your overall credit score, 192.5 points. What is helping it? Because it's giving me excellent payment history. Why am I taking that off? Right. So that's what I want to break down is when is a good idea and when it's not. All right. So I'm going to start with the not. It's not a good idea to take it off if you've never even had a late payment on there. If you have been in deferment because you have been in school this entire time, or maybe when you got out, you still put it in forbearance, for deferment or forbearance, then you are fine, guys. You don't have a late payment on there. So guess what? Every month they are reporting as if you were making a payment. So that is helping build up your payment history. No need to have that deleted off your credit report, right? Y'all still with me? Put a 2 in the chats if you are still with me. 22222. Are y'all still with me? When is it a great idea to actually have that bad boy taken off of there? If it is full of late payments. If you never made a payment on it, you didn't have it in deferment, you didn't have it in forbearance, then yes, you need to get rid of that bad boy. But there's a way to do it, okay? When you're going through the home buying process, a lot of people get their student loans deleted off of there that was in default, meaning it was in collections with the IRS, right? They'll get it deleted off there and they're wondering why. Dang, why when I was trying to get approved for a home, they were still able to pull up my student loan. I thought I had this deleted. This person over here or this company over here told me that they deleted off my credit report. Well, with the home buying process, guess what, guys? They use a different system. It's called CAVRs, right? And CAVRs, they are able to pick up on any debts that you owe to the government. So if it was indeed in default, meaning that it was in collections with the IRS, then guys, they're able to still pick that up. So you have to get it back into great standing before you can get approved for your home. So I hate for y'all to go out to some of these companies, get it deleted off your credit report, then go try to do the home buying process and still cannot do anything. This is what a lot of companies and a lot of people are not telling you, and it's because they either don't know or they don't care. They got your money, did what they said they was going to do, send you on your way. I'm not for that. All right. This ain't Credit Kleanse. We're not known for doing that. We want you to get out there in these streets and be winning. Really, not pretend. So with the home buying process. Now, for those of you that might be on here, it's like, hey, I went through the home buying process and I had it deleted off my credit report and it didn't come back and I didn't have that problem. That's because you had excellent payment history. Your student loan was never in default. It was actually in good standing. So by them deleting it, it didn't hurt them. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to pick up on the CAVRs because CAVRs is for any debts that's owed to the government, right? But what it did is, in fact, hurt you as well because now your payment history for that account is no longer there. Guys, imagine if that student loan is 10 years old. I went to school 2009 to 12, became a nurse, right? So 2009 is when it started because I took out student loans, didn't have to, but I did because I had a full ride scholarship. Well, guys, that helped me. That was the difference. Me and Keem had our profiles the exact same. But when it came time to get funding, when it came time to build our credit, guess what? That was the deal breaker. Since I had student loans, he didn't, but our credit profile, other than that, was the same, right? He only got approved for $9,000 in a credit card. Guess what? I got $25,000. And that was the difference. And the reason being is because, like I said, to them, it looked like I was very stable, right? It looked like I had security, like, oh, of course, I was making a high paying job. You know, I'm at a high paying job. So they're like, okay, we can trust her. Her credit is good as well. So I know she's responsible. Let's go ahead and just give her this high limit. Versus with him, they was like, okay, let's do a trial run first. Did he eventually get to where I was? Yes. But of course, I grew as well. But that was the deal breaker. So it can be the difference between getting approved for 9,000 and 25,000. That's a major difference. So are y'all still with me? 333 if y'all are still with me. 333. Guys, also I want you to know when it comes to home buying, guess what? Usually they used to take 1% of your student loan debt and factor it into your debt to income ratio. Right now, they're only doing 0.5. 0.5. So don't think that even if you have 50,000, 100,000 worth of student loan debt on there, they're not even taking all of that into consideration. 0.5 of that. So if you have excellent payment history, keep that bad boy on there. That is your credit. That is your age. That accounts. Your payment history is helping you, not hurting you. Now, of course, some of us is just like, all right, let me tell you, I went to school. I might have graduated or maybe I didn't. And I just said to hell with these student loans. I know some of you have been there. I thought about it, but I kept it in great standing because I just put it in deferment and stuff. All right. Well, for those of you that did that and just got all the late payments and stuff like that, you might currently be in default. Now, I know right now the government has placed where we are all in deferment, right? Until May 1st. Until May 1st, then they're lifting it up and you have to go back to making your monthly payments or putting it in deferment or in forbearance, right? But you still need to get that out of default. And this is the best time to do it. So I'm going to actually help you with that. What you want to do is you actually want to call the IRS, right? You want to call to find out, do you have any type of tax offset and they'll let you know either a personal debt or a student loan. We're looking for the student loan part, right? The number is 1-800-304-3107. Again, 1-800-304-3107. This is going to help you with finding out if you have any type of tax offset, whether it be your student loan or a personal debt, anything that is owed to the government that would keep you from getting your taxes, right? You want to call, we are focused on the student loan part. What they're going to do is they're going to tell you about, COVID, blah, 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 why it's in, all the way till May 1st, that you're in the clear. You still need to find out. Press 7 to continue. Then on there, it's going to ask you English or Spanish. Okay, so press 1 or press 2. Now it's going to say press 1 if you want to find out if you have any type of tax refund offset. Guys, I'm giving you step by step what you need to do. I'm going to press 1 if you want to find out, right? If you just have any type of questions about it, let's say you already know it's in default, then you want to press 2 so you can ask your questions. And of course, if you find out when you press 1 and you found out, like, okay, it's saying your student loans are in default. Yes, you'll still get your taxes this year because everybody is in deferment, but you want to go ahead and take care of this matter now. So once you find that out, then you're going to do the options again, and you're going to do option 4. You're going to press 4. You want to find out where that student loan is, who has your student loan that's in collections, all right? Once you do that, you are going to do a student loan rehab. Student loan rehab is going to get that loan out of default. This is for if you know that it is in collections with the IRS. This is for you. So you're going to do student loan rehab. Normally, you make like 6 to 7 on-time payments, and it's based on your incomes, as low as $5 up to whatever. You would make that many a month, and then they would change it from you being in a bad standing, like you getting those late payments every month, to now they didn't put you in good standing again. Guys, here's a little sauce. Guess what? Since they had paused it, right, from your payments and everything because of COVID, and you don't have to make any payments until May 1st, guess what? If you put it in student loan rehab right now, you don't even have a monthly payment each month. Say what? Guess what? If you do it right now, remember I said it's like 6 to 7 payments before they change it back into good standing, right? Well, now look at that, January, and they go back a month. So they'll actually go to December. So that's December, January, February, March, April, May. You would possibly have it out of default back into good standing without ever even having to make any type of payment. Y'all better jump on this. If y'all hear what I just said, go ahead and put a 3, no, or should we do a 4? 4 in the comments. Put a 4. Let me know that y'all heard what I just said. And I hope y'all got the number. I really just gave y'all step by step what you need to do. Now, we're not done, but this is going to get you back into good standing. We still got some work to do. 444. All right. All right. So guess what I just said? Please make sure y'all are doing it. Please, if you have not already, share, and tag somebody with student loans that might need this information. So now we are going to get them in good standing. All right, we got it in good standing. We didn't have to make any type of payment because right now they paused it. What? That's winning. That is winning. You just save money and you got to get your stuff out of that. All right, now remember, this is for us all in default, right? So now it's back. We got it in good standing. What we need to do is actually consolidate them. We are going to consolidate them. Why? Because it got back into good standing, but is back with the same company that has all those late payments on there. We don't need that reporting. Remember, one late payment can cost you up to 100 points. So imagine what multiple late payments can do. All right, so we're going to consolidate it. We're going to find that they already told us where it's at, right? So now we want to ask for it. So if it's with Great Lakes, I'm just using this for example, we want to go to another company. We want to, because they all have the same requirements. They all, like, it's government owned, you guys. They just have different servicers. So if it's with Great Lakes, I need to talk to somebody else, get it over to somebody else, right? So they're going to consolidate. If you have student loans, you know that they report per semester for the government backed one, federal backed ones, right? Every semester they report it, right? So you have if you've been in school, like I was in school, I think I had like 10 at one time that was reporting. And it's because it was just for each semester they reported. And if it's subsidized or unsubsidized, they report each one of those. All right, well, got it back in good standing. Now we're consolidating. We go into another company and they're going to make that into one. So you're not going to have those multiple. They're going to close out all the ones with the multiple ones on there, the ones that had the late payments on there, and they open up a new account, right? This is when you want to get those deleted. Once you consolidated that to another, now you are going to go dispute the ones that are closed and get those taken off of your credit report because they are hurting you. They are not helping you. So you still have it, but now it's in good standing, but you want to get those deleted with the late payments on there. That's how you properly, and how to get it deleted off of there. You're going to do the same steps you did when we talked about the collections last week. When we talked about the charge-offs last week, you do the same exact steps. You find the inaccuracies, okay? The date of last payment, is that accurate? If it's not, that is something that we are going to use against them. This is so that it gets deleted off your credit report and stays deleted. If you go in there and dispute and talking about this is not mine, guys, all they did was get removed temporarily while they do an investigation. Then 3, 4, 5, or 6 months down the line, all of those accounts are going to pop back on there because they was like, these are yours, and they placed them back on there. So that is the difference between getting a deletion and a removal. You have companies out there that will get it removed temporarily so that you can do whatever, and then all those things come back. If you're trying to get it permanently deleted, then once you consolidate, you're going to look for the inaccuracies. Look at the dates, the date open. Is even the service provider, the account number, the date of last activity, the date of your last payment. All of that is that reporting. Anything that you see that's not reporting correctly, that's what you challenge. That is how you get it deleted off of there, because according to the FCRA, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, anything that's on your credit report has to be maximum accuracy possible. Meaning, if there's anything on there that is of error, they have to delete it off your credit report. Doesn't mean that it's not yours. Doesn't mean that you don't owe it or anything. It just means that it's not reporting accurately, so they have to delete it off your credit report. Guys, if y'all got that sauce, please let me know. Put a 5. 5, 5, 5. Do y'all feel like y'all going to be winning out in these streets? Put a 5. All right. 5, 5, 5. Let them 5s roll. 5, 5, 5. Okay. Let them 5s roll. All right. So I want to give y'all a little bit more sauce. So I gave y'all the number to call to find out if your student loan or if you have any debts that's going to offset your taxes, right? That was the 1-800-304-3107. All right. Once you find out all that information, press the 4, press the 2, whatever you did, press option to find out where it's at. Here's another 1-800-829-1040. 1-800-829-1040. If you know that your student loans was in debt, in default, and you don't have time to find out if it's going to take your taxes, whatever, but you know it's in default, this is the number that you use to go straight to the source to find out who has your student loans so that you can do the student loan rehab. Now say that number one more time, 1-800-829-1040. Find out more about your debt. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so that is student loans. So like I said, when it comes to the home buying process, they are able to pull it up in a system called Cavers if it's in default. So if you owe the government, they're going to be able to pull up any debts. Right now, like I said, when they take in consideration for home buying and they're taking in how much debt you have when it comes to your student loans, they're only using 0.5%. So if you are trying to be a homeowner, guys, now is the time. That's the lowest it's ever been, 0.5%. Normally it's 1%, but guys, 0.5 is a game changer. So now your debt to income ratio, that changes that, and that makes it where you're able to afford more of a home. Keep it on there if it's in good standing. Reason being is because it is helping your payment history and it's also helping your credit age. That is the difference from getting an average, like a little $9,000 credit card and a $25,000 credit card. And even in my case, a $40,000 credit card. So if you're looking for high limits, definitely use those student loans if they're in good standing, because that is going to help you out. So I don't care, even if you choose to go to another company, not Credit Kleanse, make sure that you let them know, like, hey, if you know your student loans is in good, hey, I want to keep these bad boys on here. They're going to do more help than harm. How I'm looking at it is debt. But how I know that creditors and lenders out there are going to be looking at it is like, okay, this person went to college, so they now have a high paying job. It definitely helped my payment history. They're going to be more willing to give me more than they would just a person that's working the average 9-to-5 job. So I want to keep this on here. All right. Was that information good? Was it useful? Was it edutaining? I could go on and on about student loans, but I just wanted to break it down. Guys, the floor is open. Thank y'all. Let them hearts fly. Let them hearts fly if this information was good. I am opening up. This is Q&A. If you have any type of questions out there when it comes to the student loans, when it comes to personal credit, business credit, guys, let them in. I'm going to go back up, scroll through, and answer every question that we have on here while y'all have me. Basically, this is your free consultation. Ask away. And if you haven't already, please make sure you share, and tag. Let other people out there. Ain't nobody out here giving y'all the sauce like this. They might give y'all a little titty bit, but they want y'all to actually go through their company. I don't care whether you come through Credit Kleanse or not, but I do want to see y'all winning out here. I'm tired of seeing people that look like me out here struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, and really they don't have to. Guys, credit is a tool that was given to us that we're far behind the curve we didn't know about. Imagine at 18, if you truly knew financial literacy, if you truly knew how credit worked, where you would be. Would you be working where you're at, or would you have 6-7 figure company right now? Would you be enjoying your time doing whatever, or would you be where you at now? And it's okay if you love your job. Guys, I was a nurse and I loved it to death. But now I have time and freedom to be with my kids and doing something that I'm very passionate about when it comes to this. I want to see each one of us out here winning in these streets. And when I say that, I mean, imagine if you had $100,000 right now to you. How, would that not change your life? People talk about it all the time. And I used to think like that ain't real. Well, guess what? If your credit is together and it's built correctly, it's not a score, it's the credit data, meaning your profile. So if you built it correctly, guess what? You can really walk into a bank and get 100K with no documents needed. Okay. Can y'all still see me on YouTube? Are y'all still with me? Can y'all still hear me? If you're on YouTube, can you hear me? Let me know that y'all are still with me. Let's see. Am I back? Let me see if I get y'all in for a little bit. Mm-mm. Hello, hello. Sorry, I lost everybody. And it's not even us, it's this StreamYard. Welcome back. Welcome back. Please tag, 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 share, share, share. I'm definitely going to go over the questions now. Tag, 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 share, share, share. Do apologize about that. It's the system over here. It do not want us to be great. I'm going to give it a little bit of time. Let everybody get back on here. Dun, dun, dun. Are y'all here? And I do apologize, guys. It is StreamYard. It is not me. They got something going on. So before they do that again, I definitely want to make sure that I answer y'all's questions. All right. So here's a question here. Chana said, so if we started last year, should we be okay if we have been paying? Yes. You will be okay as long as when you file in your taxes, when it comes to your student loans, is when you file in your taxes, you have already put it back into good standing. If they already placed it back into good standing, you will be fine. Like I said, right now, people are getting, when it comes to your student loans, you're kind of getting a little time because they paused it. So you're able to get your taxes because they did that. But when it comes to next year, you possibly, for those of you that were getting it garnished, it'll be back on those terms. So that's why I'm saying right now is the time to put it in student loan rehab. Pay nothing, make your 6 to 7 on time payments, and get it back into good standing, and you'll be good. I hope that answered your question. And also, should I finish paying off my loan that is in the rehabilitation process first before I take another loan for school? It is up to you. If you are taking another loan for school, as long as it's in good standing, they will allow you to. And I say, hey, you have to do what you have to do, if what fits your situation. I can't be the judge when it comes to that. Definitely make sure you get the other ones back into good standing so that you can consolidate them and get rid of the ones that are reporting the late payments. Please, if you have any questions about anything, place it in the comments. I will make sure that I get back with you. All right, Miss Kim, if you are still on here, let me repeat those numbers. So the first number is 1-800-304-3107. 1-800-304-3107. That's to find out if you have anything that is going to offset your taxes, whether it's the student loans or a personal debt. That's where you can find out. And then the other number, if you know that you have something that is going to, and you're trying to make arrangements to get it out so it doesn't affect you, then it's 1-800-829-1040. 1-800-829-1040. So you can know where that loan resides or student loan resides or where that debt is, and make arrangements so you can get it out of the bad standing and get it back into a good standing so they don't garnish your taxes. And thank you for that. Thank you. All right. How long can student loans stay on your credit report, good or bad? Anything on your credit report, an account or a trade line, is 7 to 10 years. Student loans happen to be the 10 with 10 years. And that's if it was just like once you complete it and it was closed out, 10 years. But they kind of have a habit. I done seen on there where they've been on there 15. So when it comes to the government type thing, but if it's helping you, keep that bad boy on there. If it's hurting you, get it deleted off your credit report. But either way, it's 7 to 10 years. And I'm going back. Any other questions out there? I know I lost a lot of you when it did its malfunction, but I want to make sure that y'all are good when it comes to student loans, when it comes to your personal credit. Sometimes y'all have a question, y'all may just not have asked. Personal credit, business credit, funding, leveraging. Guys, I got you. Ask those questions if you have them. Ask away. And I'm going to reshare just in case. I'm not sure if it linked back to the same one or what. But I want to make sure y'all good. All right. No questions. Any questions? Any questions? All right. So I have a friend waiting to help get rid of the student loans, for president to help get rid of. Yes. So this is supposed to be the last extension where they are pausing it until May 1st. But they said that last time because it was now supposed to be back up and running. So who knows what happened? Hopefully the president will get those canceled like he said. But if not, this is the time, guys. Also, if you have student loans, guess what? This is the time where you actually want to pay on them. Even though they are in deferment for everybody and you don't have to make a payment, this is the time. Make a payment. Everything goes straight to the principal. You don't have any interest as long as, like I'm saying, this is the federally backed. This isn't your private student loans. These are for the federally backed ones, your unsubsidized and your subsidized student loans. But if you have those, guys, make a payment on it. Everything is going straight to the principal. No interest. So if you have an extra $10, that extra $10 can go a long way. It says, so when May 1st, 2022 rolls around and I resume student loan payments and I want to buy a house, should I put my loans in forbearance so that I can proceed? So even if you put them in forbearance, when it comes to the home buying process, they will put, you actually want to put them in an income-based type of plan, and they will take it from there. You know, because they're going to still factor in either your monthly payment or whatever that you have. So you don't want to put them in forbearance. You want to do, even if you have it in deferment, they're able to. But I would say if you know that you're going into the home buying part, they may, depending on what lender you are using, want you to put them in some type of income-based type of program. So with that being said, if you know that you have a particular lender that you are trying to use, I would go ahead, reach out to them and ask these questions. Like, hey, when it comes to student loans, is it okay? When it comes to home buying, is it okay if I have my student loans in forbearance? Will that affect anything? If they say yes, it will. Okay, what do I need to make sure that it is in, so that you will be fine? I always tell people, reach out to 3 lenders, guys. Y'all will be like, you don't understand. Every lender has different little rules in there. So reach out to them. Find out what type of loan that you are going to be using. FHA, conventional, USDA, VA home loan. Like, find out that. And also just ask these questions as well. If you have, oh, I'm glad she put this. How to remove late payments. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and give y'all the sauce today. All right. So let's say that you have only a couple of late payments. If you have more than 5 late payments on there, guys, I need you to just consolidate it and get rid of that altogether. More than 5 is going to get tricky. If you have 5 or less, this is for you, because you want to keep that account, especially if it's however many, if it's over 2 years of age, over a year age, that's a lot of payment history right there, right? So what you want to do is the same thing. When it comes to late payments, look for the inaccuracies. A lot of time, if you have pulled your credit report, if you're doing this yourself, I advise definitely use annualcreditreport.com so that you can get your actual credit reports from each of the bureaus. Look on there. Is it reporting that it was 60 days late, but there was never a 30? A lot of times they do that. They'll have a 60-day late payment or a 120-day late payment, but you don't see anything in between. You can't just jump into 120 days late, right? It has to be a buildup. It has to be a 30, 60, 90, then to the 120, right? Attack it that way by saying, how can I be this, 90 days late and I never was 30 days late? Use it to your advantage. Also, when it comes to late payments, let's say you did have 30, 60, 90, 120, right? Start with the oldest. Try to get that deleted off of there, your 30-day. So now, once they take the 30-day, they never update and put 60. They don't change that 60 to 30 and all that, right? So now you just go down the road. You did the 30, you took it off. So now you got a 60 showing, right? How can I be 60 days late if I was never 30 days late? Get that one. How can I be 90 days? Guys, a lot of people make this harder than it has to be. Of course, there's other ways to get the late payments, but if you are doing it on your own, this is the way to start. Don't make something harder than it has to be. So now they'll be reporting in good standing, and your score is going to go up, because remember, one late payment can cost you up to 120 points. No lie. I've seen it. And really, that 120, that comes from like the better your profile. So if you're in the 700s and you get a late payment, you automatically, it seems to drop you down to the low 600s, if not 5, right? Because the better you are, of course, the more impact it's going to have. If you are already at 400 or you at a 500 and you get another late payment, one, you already have a lot on there anyway, being in a 400 or 500, so it's not going to do as much damage as it would for a person that has great credit to now get a late payment. Still damaging though. Pausing it is not the same as getting rid of it. That's correct. It ain't. Pausing it is, this is just giving people time to make more of your payment on the principal, instead of having it go toward the interest first and only a couple of dollars go toward the principal. Any other questions? Any other questions? Definitely want to make sure that I get all of y'all. If you are just tuning in, we were talking about student loans, when to get them deleted, when not to get them deleted, because sometimes we can do more harm than good. And also, I even gave them the method of how to get these bad boys deleted off your credit report, how to get them back into great standing when it comes to dealing with the IRS and all of that jazz. This time I just opened it up so that y'all can ask y'all questions. But if y'all don't have anything else, I definitely will let y'all go tonight. So let me know. I'll give it a couple of minutes because I know it's a lot. Any other questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any question? Guys, of course, if you need us or you want to see if you really truly need credit counseling services of any sort, or maybe you just need guidance, definitely schedule a free credit review so that we can put a strategic plan together to help you start winning in these streets. You can go through us, or you can do some type of mindset where we actually just guide you on doing it yourself. So if you feel like this is something that you want to do yourself, it's a mindset. If this is something that you actually just want, you're like, hey, I don't have time right now to be going back and forth with the bureaus, with the creditors. Let y'all do y'all stuff, y'all the experts, then do a free credit review. Okay, I got this. One of my clients tried to pay more on her loan while in deferment and was told that it would hurt her. Not true at all. I'm not sure what representative she had, but one, it is a installment account, all right? So when you break down the FICO score model, I'm not talking about your Credit Karma. I'm talking about FICO. 90% of lenders today are using FICO. It is going to help. Yes, if you end up paying off a loan, if anybody on here, you done paid off any type of loan, whether that be a mortgage, whether that be a personal loan, whether that be an auto loan, when you first pay it off, the next month your score drops, right? And it drops because it's trying to figure out what happened With the FICO score, they're just like, okay, was this a closed account? Like they just made their final payment, or was this account that's now going to go into collection? So it's trying to figure out just what happened. And then that following month after that, you notice you get a big jump because it figured out the algorithm, it figured out what just happened. So if that's what's being told to her, then okay. So if she's trying to pay it, let's say she got pre-approved for a home, she's going through the home buying process, and she do pay off that student loan. And right when she's closing, because they're going to pull her credit when she's closing, that score did drop. And it could be the difference in her interest rate, or it could, until it goes back up. So when it comes to the home buying, I definitely say keep it there until you close on your home and then pay it off. But if it's just like I'm building my credit up or I'm just trying to leverage it, no, there's no such thing as it being a bad thing to pay something off early. There's no penalty, right? It's paused. So yes, it's gonna drop once she pay it off, but it's gonna shoot back up once the system figure out like, hey, this is what just happened. She just paid it off. It's not a collection, not turning into a collection or going into charge off status. I hope that helps. Does it matter if the student loans come from a private or public school? It does. If it doesn't matter if they come from a private or public school. What matters is it a federally backed student loan or is it a private student loan? Private student loans have their own set of rules. Right now, I'm just speaking on your federally backed student loans. You're welcome. Thank you so much for this. You're welcome. That's what I'm here for. Guys, I want to see us winning. Ain't nobody giving us this information. Or if they want to give you this information, what they doing? They're telling you to enroll into their course. Pay for this. Guys, I just gave y'all all this sauce for the free 99. This is my year that I'm talking about. I'm giving back. Not only am I doing giveaways and stuff like that, like always, but this time I'm giving y'all some sauce that y'all can take, that y'all can use and get better if you can't afford our services. I want to see y'all winning. I want to hear. We've had a lot of people on here that be like, hey, just for tuning in to y'all Mondays and Wednesdays, my credit has went from here to here. I done closed on my home. I done started a business. I have business credit. Why? Because everything that we get given to y'all is tried, it's true. We didn't experience it. I'm not giving y'all nothing that we wouldn't do ourselves or have not experienced ourselves. We are coached by the best of the best. So we pay tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars to learn. But my thing is, I want to help build our community, right? And in order to do that, if I want y'all to come in and be like, hey, let's buy up the block together, I need y'all all on the same playing field as me, right? So let's get there. Let's get to winning. Let's create that generational wealth. Yes, it's nice to have Chanel. It's nice to have all this other stuff, Jordans, blah, blah, blah. But what is that going to do for you if you pass away tomorrow? What are you leaving your kids? Are you leaving them debt or are you leaving them assets? Well, that's what I'm here for. And we're going down through there. Right now, we are fixing your personal, right? Then we're going to leverage that personal. I want to teach y'all about the living trust. I want to teach y'all because a lot of people feel like having an LLC is good and all this other stuff, guys. That's just a tip, right? To have the LLC. It's really over there with the S Corp side. That's even more benefits on there. And then having a living trust where you put your kids as the beneficiaries, right? So if something were to happen to you or say something in life happened, your business shut down, guess what? They can't touch what's in that living trust, right? That's what I want to teach y'all. Let's go out here and start investing. Getting these Airbnb properties or just getting something fix and flip or having to hold Ain't no more land being produced, right? Let's get out here and buy some land. What are we doing? It's great. Why not have the perks of traveling for free? I travel all over. Guess what? I'm not spending a penny of my money to do it. Great credit equals great credit cards with great benefits. That's where I need everyone. I want us all on that level. Doo, doo, doo. All right. Let's see. I think she was referencing paying more on her student loan since it was deferment, it would hurt her. And deferment meaning that it's just postponed due to either you're in school or like they paused it. That's the deferment they put everybody in. And on other habits, it's like, hey, I don't have job security right now. Let me put this in deferment. It's still, if you put more money on that, it's going toward the principal right now versus before it goes to the interest and then the principal. So come May 1st, nobody should have any reason to be looking crazy when it comes to student loans. That part. That part. Anybody that's on my personal page, anybody that follows Credit Kleanse, you should be winning this year, all 2022. If you not, that's a you thing. You don't have nobody to be mad at. You can't say it's the paycheck, the paycheck. Guys, I just gave y'all all the sauce so you can do it yourself. Can we not find some printer and some ink or even a piece of paper and write it down on what we need to do? Can we not find the envelope? Can we not find the stamp? Stamps, what, 41, 49, whatever, how many cents? Why we can't find this stuff? This is everyday stuff. Why we can't be winning, why we can't take the time out to make sure our stuff is together so we don't have to be like, girl, gotta wait till I get paid. No. If you are buying a home, you should be leveraging your credit anyway. If something were to happen while you are in that home, right, you're responsible for it. Let's say the warranty is already past that time. If you have high limit credit cards, you don't have to be using them, right? You can just have them for emergency purposes. Or when you know, like, let's say that there's a property out there and you can get it for 20,000, right? Would you not max out your credit card for that and know that that $20,000 property, once you fix it up, is going to turn into and give you a return on your investment of at least 60,000 or something? Why wouldn't you do it? Now you pay that credit card back off, right? And you still have money that you made. And guess what, guys? You never used any of your own money, because when you have credit cards, go, that is OPM, other people's money. You didn't have to work for that. They gave it, the bank gave it to you, right? That is other people's money. Why are we not utilizing this? Why are we working harder, not smarter? I have so many business owners out here that could be a 6-figure, 7-figure company. And I love them to death. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, you are working harder, because they're funding their business out of their own pocket. When they could, the day one, when you go and get your LLC or you go and get your S Corp, guess what? That's when you should be building business credit. It don't mean that your doors have to be open. It means that that stuff was filed and you want to make sure it's structured correctly so you can start building business credit. Business credit gives you 10 to 100 times more than it would on the personal side, because they understand businesses tend to cost more than what you have on your personal side, right? Why wouldn't you have your money like making you money? Why are you using your, even on the personal side? I hear people all the time, girl, I don't do that credit stuff. Why? I don't care if you just had a credit card and you was paying your bills with that credit card, right? Guess what? If you have the right type of credit cards just for paying your bills, you just made money. literally. So doing something you have to do anyway made you money. So now you can travel for the free, or you can turn those points into cash and do what you please with it. Why wouldn't you? I want to kill that stigma that credit is bad. No, what's bad is us not being having that financial literacy part, not understanding it. That's the bad part, because then we use it up. They give us a $10,000 credit card and we max it out. And we don't know how we're going to pay that bad boy off. But you could use it smartly and just pay your bills with it. Take the cash that you was going to use to pay your bills and pay the credit card off. Now your money made you money. Guys, sorry I went on a tangent. But I need to see us winning out here. I'm tired of seeing us at the bottom when we no. And when I say us, I just mean everybody in general that don't know about credit. It's time to stop saying, oh, this wasn't taught in school. Oh, this okay, well, where's the change at? Who's finna change that right now? Learn it and teach your loved ones. Pass that down. It's never going to be probably ever taught in school. Why? Because it's a way for you to level up in life without having to do much, right? So why would they give you that? Why would they give you a tool that can make you be a business owner and have your time and not go work for these other companies? Why would they give those to you? So it's your job to do it yourself. Point blank. You can complain about it, have excuses, or you can get to work and make it happen. Like I said, sorry for my tangent. What time are your live chats? Are you on every Monday? Yes, every Monday and Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We also have a YouTube channel. So replays may not be on here. Probably need to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's where majority of our stuff stays. But every Monday, every Wednesday, unless we have something big going on, a speaking engagement, some type of important meeting, just family time. Like other than that, Monday, Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right. I may have missed the answer, but does Credit Cleanse have a reputable tax company they can recommend to file taxes? I haven't filed in years, but I'm finally on the right track with my student loans and I have job thanks to Credit Cleanse. Oh, thank you, thank you. And congratulations. Yes, we do. I want to make sure that she's up and running. Because one thing about Credit Cleanse, we support each other. So when we have clients and members that come through the program and we know that they do good business, we don't mind letting other people out there know about them as well as in-house. So yes, we do have a couple of people. I definitely want to make sure that they are up and running before I give that information. And they might not, we're going to wait. So I will definitely get back with you. You are a Credit Cleanse member, so be checking out the Credit Cleanse Elite group. Thank y'all, guys. I'm definitely glad that y'all like the knowledge, and I don't know what it is, but I really want to see us all winning. I can't say that enough. If you on my personal page, I think I say that at least 3 times on any of my posts, but I really do. I want to see us win. I'm tired of seeing everybody struggle when I know now that you really don't have to. If used properly, this is a game changer. When I say it changed my life, it changed my life. Not only was I a teen mom, beat some of the odds there, went straight to school, became a nurse, right? But now I was working 12, 16, 18-hour shifts, taking me from my kids, even though what I was doing was supposed to be for them. At that time, my credit was great. Then it went to shits. I got pregnant, could not do anything, cut up my cards, which is the worst thing you can do. And I went from a 730s to 490s, right? A lot of stuff happened in between that time. And once I got my credit together, guys, it changed my life. I'm home with my kids. I am doing something that I'm really passionate in. So when I have speaking, I travel a lot, but guess what? I'm able to take my kids with me. We stay in suites. Like I said, none of this is out of my pocket. It changed my life and it can do the same for you. Use it properly. Yes, you can get these high limit credit cards, but when you don't know what to do with it, that's when you fall into debt and back into the same habit. One thing that's different with Credit Cleanse than a lot of these companies out here is we educate you while you are with us. It's one thing to cleanse your credit and send you on your way. But if I'm not teaching you how to leverage it, how to maintain great credit, guess what? In a year, you're going to be back in the same boat. I don't want that. I want to see y'all where y'all take this credit to another level. Y'all keep it there. Y'all use it strategically so that y'all can build this generational wealth, build your portfolio. So many times we're like, dang, how this person get this, and this. Guys, if your credit is together, you can get a six-figure type of vehicle and you paying only $200, $300 on it. If your credit is together, you can, like I said, walk into a bank. They don't have no problems giving you a loan. So you can get this property, fix and flip it or whatever, and continue making money. If your credit is together, it allows you to really get into your business and scale it. It allows you to be able to find workers. If you have a business right now, but you are working that business at all times, you're a worker. Okay. You're an employee at the end of the day. If you're trying to get to where you are truly a business owner, the CEO of your company, having your credit together helps you scale because now you can hire people. If you hire people, then eventually you're going to be able to do more, have more products and have more services. And eventually it's going to come and you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I got to find some way where I can pay them or I got to let so-and-so go. Get y'all credit together so that you can live your life. Time is everything. Once it's gone, it's gone. It don't come back. Enjoy them kids. I know we say all the time that we are working, but you don't have to work that hard just to live, to be happy, to be content, to be building them generational wealth. Your kids really would prefer you with them versus at some type of job giving your best hours. 8 to 5, that's the best hours. You're sleepy by the time you come home. You're frustrated if you didn't have a hard day. Your kids feel all of that. I know mine did because I slept. I worked 6P to 6A or I worked 6A to 6P. Either way, I'm dead to the world when I come home. Let's do better. Let's do better. Like I said, you can love your career and still have a side hustle or have your credit together and still be doing something, on the side. Let's get it together. If nothing else, I am definitely going to let y'all go. Oh, I have one more question and then I'm going to let y'all go. I have gotten my secure credit card. Should I wait until they raise my credit limit before applying for an unsecured credit card? Definitely make sure at your next coaching, if you are coaching through us, that we take a look at your profile so we can definitely guide you, because it's two ways to that. When it comes to having a secure credit card, anybody knows, like, we like to build it strategically. We like you to have two credit cards reporting and at least two loans that you didn't have, right? With that being said, secure credit cards, sometimes having that will boost your score up enough that you can start getting unsecured. When it comes to a secured credit card, for those of you that don't know, a secured credit card is something that you have to put money down to back it, okay? So it might be $200 just to have that $200 limit. If you have Capital One Platinum secured, it can be anywhere from 29, 49, 99, and then I think like the full amount or whatever based upon your credit profile. Have that secured card. Thing is, you want to get into the unsecured. So if you have that one, I'll see if you have another one that's on there. If not, I don't want you to focus no more on the secured. Keep making your payments on time. Depending on the card that you have, after 6 months, it switches to unsecured. It may graduate, and then you go from there. Because the thing of it is just to get you in the door. So having that credit card, the secured, they don't see that. They just see that it's a credit card. Then once you get to the unsecured, now you're getting those big high limits. So just stick it out. You got this. Like I said, on your next coaching, we can definitely look at your profile to see exactly where you are and guide you from there. What is your business number? Business number is 254-313-9900. 254-313-9900. We are licensed and bonded to work in every state in United States of America. I'm going to say Texas for some reason, but United States, we are licensed and bonded everywhere. In Georgia, we actually have an attorney that does our disputes on the behalf because Georgia has different rules. But this is the number, 254-313-9900, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. We also have a text line, so you can text that line as well. How can we schedule coaching with Credit Kleanse about student loans, personal, or business? You can actually, I will put the link in there so that y'all will have the link. And I hope y'all are finding this information helpful. All right, so I just posted the link. If you click on that, you can choose what type of consultation you're looking for. If it is a free credit review, that's where we go over your credit reports, tell you a little bit about us, answer questions that you have. There's going to be a mindset on there. That is if you want to do it yourself. That's the type of call. If you are trying to go over to the business side, maybe you need a coaching or you want to do a consultation, I definitely say start with the consultation. And we coach and mentor other credit repair companies as well as other businesses out there. We can help you scale. We can also do business credit if you're just focused on the business credit part. And guys, right now we have helped 20 of our 23, I think now, over 20 become six-figure companies just by scale. We have helped, I don't even know how many actually add 5 to 6 figures to their bank account. And of course, if you know us on the personal side, we out here making homeowners happen. We out here helping them leverage so that they can start their business adventures or whatnot. Some people just like to have high limit credit cards. We do it all. But like I said, thank you guys for tuning in. Definitely hope this information was helpful. Definitely will leave it up for a little bit before I take it off of here. So if you know somebody, tag them so they can get the rundown of everything before it is deleted off of our Facebook. And if you haven't already, definitely subscribe to YouTube. That's our YouTube channel. We put a lot of information. We're going to put even more this year because we have a lot of things happening. But yes, again, I am your girl, Kyra, one half of Credit Kleanse. Y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all Wednesday. Later. Y'all know I'm used to having Keem do all this, right? Later.